Good evening. You're watching the 7 o'clock English news from the Sultanate Oman Television. First, the headlines. With more than 135 million Omani Riyals, the Sultanate signs 2 loan agreements to finance development projects in water and road sectors. The State Council approves a proposal to develop the tourism sector in the Sultanate. The strategy of Petroleum Development Oman Company succeeds in hiring more than 22,000 citizens during 5 years. Those are the headlines, and now the news in detail. His Majesty Sultan Qaboos has received a cable of thanks from His Highness Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani, Emir of Qatar, in reply to His Majesty's greetings cable on the occasion of the National Day for the Sisterly State of Qatar. 138 million Omani Riyals is the value of 2 loan agreements signed between the Sultanate's government and Arab Fund for Economic and Social Development to finance a number of development projects in water and road sectors. The 2 agreements were signed on behalf of the Sultanate's government by His Excellency Darwish bin Ismail Al Balushi, Minister responsible for Financial Affairs, and on behalf of the Arab Fund for Economic and Social Development by His Excellency Abdul Latif Yusuf Al Hamad, Chairman of the Fund's Board of Directors. The first agreement, worth 63 million Omani Riyals, is to finance projects include Barka Nakhal Road in the Governorate of South Batna at a length of 39 kilometers, service roads at a total length of around 27 kilometers, and Taha Mirbat in the Governorate of Dhafar at a length of 36 kilometers, in addition to service roads of a total length of 18 kilometers. The second agreement, worth 75 million Omani Riyals, to contribute in financing 2 water supply projects from Al Ghubra plant to Sib and water pipeline networks from Barka plant to the Governorate of Dakhiliya. The 2 projects aims to face the problem of current shortage of drinking water and increasing future demands. The 2 loan will be paid in 30 years period with an interest of 2.5% annually. The State Council held today its 3rd regular session of the 2nd annual sitting of the 6th term under the auspices of His Excellency Dr. Yahya bin Mahfoud Al-Mandari, Chairman of the State Council, at the Council's headquarters in Al Bustan, Muscat. The agenda of the meeting included the opening speech of the Chairman of the Council and approved minutes of the 2nd regular session of the 2nd annual sitting of the 6th term. The Council also discussed a proposal submitted by the Culture, Media and Tourism Committee on reality of tourism in the Sultanate through the governing laws and legislations. The State Council will be briefed on the Secretariat's report on the activities of the Council for the period between the 2nd and 3rd regular sessions of the 2nd annual sitting of the 6th term. Local added value strategy of Petroleum Development Oman PDO contributed to stimulating production of the national economy by national hands. Through this strategy, the company seeks to increase expenditure on local materials and spend locally on service with an annual average of $100 million. More than 22,000 jobs have been created by PDO since 2011 till now, and 5 giant local companies have been established in this regard. The local added value focuses on supporting local community companies through purchasing their materials and services and developing the capabilities of Omanis. Royal Oman Police ROP celebrated the opening of the new Al Wutayya police station, which came to be a new addition to the ROP's modern facilities in the Governorate of Muscat. The inauguration ceremony was held under the auspices of His Excellency Isa bin Hamad Al Azri, Under Secretary of the Ministry of Justice, who unveiled the commemorative plaque and toured the police station's facilities and divisions. It comprises state-of-the-art facilities and different divisions such as General Security Division, Interrogation and Investigation Division, Traffic Accidents Division, Operation Theatre, Criminal Laboratory, and other administrative offices. It also includes residential units for police officers and personnel equipped with various facilities. Still to come, our news bulletin. Under the title Programs and Activities of Child Care Center, an exhibition is inaugurated in Muscat. Welcome back to the news from the Sultanate of Oman Television. The Omani adventurer Suleiman bin Hamoud Al Nabi succeeded in climbing the second highest peak in the world, which is Aconcagua Peak of Argentina, which is 7,000 meters high above the sea level, raising the Sultan's flag and the picture of His Majesty Sultan Qaboos. The adventurer stressed that the reason for choosing this peak is that it is considered as one of the difficult peaks in the world due to extreme cold and chances of storms which blow up to 60 kilometers per hour, mentioning that it was a personal thought to represent the Sultanate after climbing the fourth highest mountain, Kilimanjaro, in Tanzania. The adventure's climbing journey started on the 7th of December and took 12 days to complete it on the 19th of the same month. The Ministry of Information organized today a seminar on media departments, the public organizations, challenges and aspirations under the patronage of His Excellency Sheikh Khalid bin Umar Al Marhoon, Minister of Civil Service. The seminar included three sessions. The first session, which is on institutional communications in the public organizations, included 3 working papers on media work policies in the Sultanate, media departments and their relations with other departments in the organization, digital media and effect making. The second session on organizational charts and actual reality for media departments included 2 working papers on the organizational charts for the media departments and the civil service organizations and the status of media departments and the public organizations. The third session is on crisis management by media, included 1 working paper on experiences on media management of crisis. After a year of programs and intellectual and cultural topics, the Cultural Club concluded its program of 2016 by an event that gathered all those who concerned in cultural aspect. The ceremony included honoring individuals who contributed in succeeding the events of the club, in addition to announcing new bouquets of programs in the cultural field which will be implemented in 2017. Oman Air announced the latest additional to the growing list of international awards, winning the Foreign Airlines of the Year by sector to the Middle East at the Kuala Lumpur International Airport KLIA Award 2015. Oman Air was chosen based on its achievements in 2015, including growth, sales performance, international recognition, and service excellence. This latest accolade, in an ever-increasing list of awards, saw Oman Air beat competition from other airlines operating in the Middle East, including last year's winners. The KLIA Awards started in 2006 in recognition of aviation partners' contribution in achieving the vision of it becoming the gateway of choice in the region. Oman Air Chief Executive Officer Paul Gregorich said the national carrier is always striving to be the best, and testament to this is the ever-growing list of industry accolades and awards. Oman oil price February 2017 delivery reached $54.47. The Dubai Mercantile Exchange today said that the price of Oman oil rose $1.16 from the price of yesterday, which was $53.31. The average price of Oman oil January 2017 delivery has stabilized at $44.54. That's $4.64 per barrel lower than December 2016 delivery. A ceremony was held at last night to mark the inauguration of an exhibition entitled Programs and Activities of Child Care Center. The exhibition aimed to highlight the activities and works implemented by children at the center under the supervision of their teachers. The activities and events of the center focused on developing the talents and to instill the religious and behavioral values. The ceremony was presided over by His Excellency Sheikh Mohammed bin Saeed Al Kalbani, Minister of Social Development. An introductory meeting about service provided by Sultan Qaboos Youth Complex for culture and entertainment in the Wilaya of Salala in the Governorate of Dhofar was held today. The meeting aimed at highlighting the services provided by the complex, its programs, working methodology, vision, mission, goals and activities planned for 2017. The meeting targeted all sectors of the society as the complex seeks to enhance cultural awareness among youths and erupt their energies and talents. The Minister of Housing approved the electronic system for issuing licenses for practicing real estate brokerage profession starting from the beginning of the next year. This came through the Ministry's website, which will give an opportunity for real estate brokerages and developers to practice this profession officially by the license issued by the Directorate General of Real Estate Development, aiming to regulate brokerage business legally and to contribute in unifying work system in the field of real estate brokerage. The e-system will be applied in the Governorate of Muscat as a first step. And now for the general forecast on the Sultans. Clear skies will prevail over the most of the governorates with chances of low clouds and fog early in the morning and late at night along Dhofar and Wosla. Winds will be northeasterly light to moderate, and seas will be slight with a maximum wave height of 1 meter. watching the Sultan of Oman television. Before we enter tonight's bulletin, here are the main points once again. With more than 135 million Omani Riyals, the Sultan signs 2 loan agreements to finance development projects in water and roads sector. The State Council approves a proposal to develop the tourism sector in the Sultanate. And the strategy of Petroleum Development Oman Company succeeds in hiring more than 22,000 citizens during 5 years. And with that, we come to the end of tonight's news bulletin. From all of us here in the newsroom and the studios, good night.